y'all. Hey, welcome and welcome back to the vlog. It's your girl Tanishashantez, and today I'm about to show you first of all how to make my famous chili. We're doing cornbread chili bowls as well, so you get a 2 for 1. So you always want to start by slicing your veggies if they're not already pre-cut. I do have some pre-cut onions to the side, but I wanted to add some bell peppers in there. These are the mini bell peppers, so I'm just cutting these up the best I can. They're a little difficult to work with because they're so small, but yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, we're gonna cut up some bell peppers and add that to the pot first. Okay, so we have our pot already heated up. So we're gonna add our bell peppers and onions into the pot, let them saute a little bit, cook down just a little bit, not too much because we really wanna make sure it cooks with the meat. So I did get this ground beef from like Walmart or something like that, just a big roll, and then I did one of the mini rolls of ground beef. So that's what you're about to see me add. Because it's a lot of us, honey. We gotta make sure everybody eat right. So I wanted to do the bowls and still have some left over for those that didn't want cornbread. So, but yeah, so you just always want to break it down. Some people like to leave their ground beef chunky. Some people like it broken down like really fine. It just depends on what you prefer. I always try to get chuck for chili because we're kind of split down the middle. Some of us like the chunky, some of us like the fine, broken down ground beef. So it really just depends on your family on what you guys like as far as the consistency of your chili. So we're gonna be right down the middle with it. So of course we gotta get to the seasonings and start with our Laura's seasoned salt, which is a staple in my household. Then we got our Uncle Chris's steak seasoning. You see me use this all the time if you see me on the shorts. This is another steak seasoning by Blackstone. Okay, then we got our Cajun all season. So we want to turn up the heat just a little bit. I mean, it is chili. Garlic powder. Can't go wrong. And onion powder, of course. Can you really do one without the other? I don't know if I've ever seen somebody use one and not the other. But this thing here is a good tool to kind of break down that ground beef, especially if it's a lot like I have here, because it can be difficult to work with. So you'll see me take my time doing that for a little bit. But for the most part, you're just going to get it thoroughly cooked through. My meat is just about done. It's gonna cook a little bit more to make sure everything is all brown, and then of course we're gonna drain our grease. Not sure how you do it, but we don't do grease over here, so I try to drain as much as I can off of my meat. We're gonna use this entire carton of beef broth. because, as I said, we got a couple of people to feed here, and we don't like it as thick. So this kind of helps with that consistency. But yeah, I'm using the entire carton. Do what you will with this. This is to your discretion totally. Worcestershire sauce. I know that sounds weird, but it does something. As it does with anything you add it to. Like, I can't explain it, but try it. Garlic paste, something you want to add to it. Then that's tomato paste, which is super thick. I don't like it scrape every inch of it out, but enough to get it into the pot and thicken up. And then we have our Bush's chili beans. We've already added our kidney beans. Then we got our mild chili sauce by Hunt's. Gotta try it. As you can see, it's a little darker than you usually see in the regular tomato sauce because it has seasonings in it. Then 1 can of tomato sauce. You can add additional can, but I try to stay away from the tomatoey tasting chili, so I just did 1 can. But if you like that, then you want to do 2 cans of tomato sauce. And I don't know if you noticed, but I did not drain any of my beans. We need all that juice. So yep, I feel like the pinto and the kidney beans together and chili is like chef's kiss. I don't know, I love it. So definitely something to try. I know some people just use kidney beans. Some people might just use pinto beans, but I love both. So you can always add more. You know, if you're a bean lover, then you can add more. But this is perfect for our family. Okay, so now little ingredient I don't see people adding: brown sugar. I think that's gonna be like 1/4 cup. I'm not sure. I'm not really a measurer when I cook. I just kind of eye it, but just add it to the taste of what you prefer. So it gives it a hint of sweetness, but nothing too crazy. So definitely something you may want to give a try because it is so good. Add it to your chili. So the chili mix. There's multiple out there. This is the false alarm chili mix. All it is pretty much all of your chili seasonings in a box. Nothing special about it, but it saves you time. As you can see, I already seasoned my meat. I just backdoor with chili seasoning as well to make sure it tastes like chili and not just seasoned ground meat. So it has your masa, it has your chili powder, it has paprika, it has, some of them have cayenne pepper, let me see, minced garlic, all of that in one. So yeah, it saves you some time on trying to pick through and find what seasonings go in chili. So just, they have one that's hotter, which includes more cayenne pepper. If you like heat, I highly suggest it. It's really good. My family doesn't too much do heat, so we gotta stay away from it when we can. This is about the time you want to start tasting. Get you a little spoon to taste. I did, and I wanted a little bit more spice and a little bit more chili flavor. So this is just a McCormick hot chili pack. Nothing special about this one either. Again, it's just all of the chili seasonings combined. So because I was making so much and it was so much liquid, I wanted to add a little bit more to it. So that's what I did, and it was perfect after that. So I put mine on low after this and let it kind of simmer, you know, thicken up if it's going to. Let all the flavors combine. And while I do this, I will show you guys how I prep the cornbread. Okay, y'all. So yes, we're using 2 boxes of Jiffy. Don't have a fit. This is how we do it around here. I don't know. I can't tell you what to use, but I can say that it did really well in the oven with the chili. So we're doing 2 boxes. Somewhat follow the directions on the box. The only difference is I add an additional egg. It just works for me. So it'll be 3 eggs with 2/3 of milk because it's 2 boxes. And again, I just pretty much eye the sugar. And no, it does not tell you to add sugar on the box, but I do. Highly recommend trying this as well because you can't go wrong with some good old Jiffy with some chili. If you have not tried it and you always use just regular cornbread, try it. I think you'll like it. Okay, so I'm gonna stir this for quite a while just because it's so thick and I want to make sure it's the right consistency to pour over my chili. Yes, I said pour over my chili. So if you know me, you know, baby, we're gonna do some things. We're gonna try some things out. So I wish I knew the name of this person, but I did get it from an influencer. It came across my Facebook page. She did it with smaller portions. Um, and I thought it was so cute. First of all, she had little pumpkins, and I thought it was the cutest thing. So I was like, I gotta try this because we love chili here in this household. So I got the bowls that you see in the background from Ross. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all these bowls are oven safe and dishwasher safe for $3.99 each? Couldn't beat it with a broom. Now I had seen other bowls, but they were way more expensive, not as heavy duty, and not as big. These are pretty big. The ladle I'm using is it's a nice size ladle. And you see I had to dip about 5-6 times per bowl. But it was a perfect amount for us because, child, we love us some chili. So that's all I'm doing. I'm sorry the view doesn't show me actually getting it into the bowls, but you can see that I kind of left room on each one. That way I can do the cornbread. So I took another ladle and I poured the cornbread directly on top of the chili. Yes, directly on top. It literally sits perfectly on top of the chili for you to bake it. So you're gonna see me fill these up with cornbread, and it just sits there. It was so crazy to me to see that it didn't like mix in with the chili. It just literally sat on top of the chili and baked. Now I will say we love cornbread too, so of course it's gonna overflow once it bakes. But it made it look so neat. It just reminds you of being at a restaurant when they bring you that like bubbling bowl of something or queso or something like that. I mean, oh my God, can't explain it, but it was so good. So good. But yeah, we're just about done. I did use the whole cornbread for all 4 of these bowls, but like I said, the bowls are a nice size. So like everybody had some left, they're gonna cover it. They're gonna put them in the fridge and heat them up tomorrow because there was a lot left. But yes, so good. Y'all gotta try this and let me know down below if you tried it, how it came out. If you use a different type of cornbread, did it come out the same? I can only tell you how Jiffy comes out, but this is how it looks once it settles. And this is how they came out, y'all. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend this. Like I said, comment down below and let me know if you try it. Can't beat it. Truly. You cannot beat this recipe. Crispy edges. Oh my God. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so that you're notified each and every time your girl posts a vlog. Thank you for watching.